Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. How are you guys? Let me put my headphones in for you, Instagram peeps. Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday again. That's insane. How is everyone? So let's see. Hopefully the lighting is on my side. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's okay. Hi, guys. Hi, it's Thursday. I'm so happy to be with you again, and we're talking about a really interesting and fun topic today, one that I mention in every single one of my books, but it's good to be redundant, and it really starts to sink in. I think the more you talk about topics, such as the one we're going to talk about today, and then also I should let you know, before you close out on watching this video, know that I have a really incredible free video series for you, and I'm going to give you the link in just a little bit, so hang around for that, especially if you are dealing with an autoimmune condition or some kind of chronic condition that you just can't seem to shake, or your hormones feel out of balance, or you just feel like your health is not where it used to be and you want to reawaken it and feel your best self again, or for the first time. So hang around for that, because it's an incredible free, did I mention free, 3 hours of content from me, and then there's 3 videos. It's me, and then there's a video of me and Aimee Raupp. If you don't know who she is, she's an incredible medical doctor who's also a functional medicine doctor and a best-selling author. And then there's a video with me and Nitika Chopra, who is just an incredible human who's been dealing and thriving with a chronic illness. So her and I share tips on how to do just that. So anyway, hang around for that when I'm going to give you info on how to get access to that free video series, okay? And so let's get into it. You guys know who I am, right? You've been following me for a while. Sorry, the lighting on Instagram keeps going in and out. I'm sorry about that. Hi, you guys know who I am, right? I'm Aimee Raupp. I'm a women's health and wellness missionary, if you will, and I'm here to help you reawaken to your best self. Your health is my mission, and your health is mental, it's emotional, it's physical, it's nutritional. It is all of the above. You can't do one without the other. You can't thrive without looking at every single component. If you are following me because you read this baby with all the pens attached to it, how funny. I was doing a call with my elite fertility girls last night, and we were working through the book. And so obviously I have 2 pens attached to this book and my blue feather keeping me on track. But if you've read Yes, You Can Get Pregnant, and you're trying to get pregnant, know this: your fertility is an extension of your health. And so this video applies to you as well. And if you've read this baby and you're trying to heal an autoimmune condition, know that this conversation applies to you as well. And remember, the same thing, whatever you're trying to heal, whatever you're trying to achieve health-wise, it is rooted in mental, emotional, physical, nutritional, spiritual health. All of those need to come together for you to thrive and have the life and the health of your dreams, the life and the health that you deserve. I might close this window because the lighting's starting to drive me insane. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, okay, so today's topic is about the fact that your genes, your genetics, what you are born with, is not your destiny. Is not your destiny, right? So what do I mean by that? In the age of the 23andMe test, right, everybody and their mother, me and my family and my mother, we've all done it, and we're figuring out our genes. And I use it a lot clinically. I do like understanding the 23andMe and looking at somebody's predisposition. So what this means is, you got these genes, you got them from your mom and your dad, or from your ancestors, somewhere along the line. You were passed down. That it's your template. It's what you're made up of, right? But just because your mom had breast cancer, or your grandmother had Alzheimer's disease, or heart disease, or high cholesterol, or diabetes, or Hashimoto's, does not mean you have to get it. Even if you have the gene, does not mean it has to impact your life. It just means then that we get to choose how to live our lives to support our genetics. So there's genetics, and then there's the science of epigenetics. Again, I've been talking about this since 2009 in my very first book, Chill Out and Get Healthy. This baby, the science of epigenetics, has been around and popular now for about, I'd say, 10, 15 years. And, you know, what we originally thought was we were going to map the human genome and we would have the answers for every single disease and we'd be able to fix and cure everything. And then scientists realized not the case. Just because you have the gene doesn't mean it's turned on or turned off. There's all these different factors that have to happen in your body in order for the gene to be turned on or turned off. So you might have the gene, but how you live your life either supports the gene not turning on or supports the gene turning on. So if you have a predisposition towards cancer, yeah, you should live a really healthy, clean life to prevent you from getting the cancer. Does that make sense? I talk about your genetics as one of the limiting beliefs that I think is holding us back health-wise in Body Belief. And I want to read to you from there. So I go over in Body Belief in the chapter called Belief is Key about the four most common limiting beliefs that are impacting our ability to thrive and to heal. And one of them is I am my illness. One of them is nobody feels that good. And one of them is it's my genetics. And I want to read to you from Body Belief so you can get a better understanding of what it is I'm talking about. It's my genetics. Another belief that almost everyone has is that they are destined to get sick because it's hereditary. Does the following statement resonate with you? My mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather had X, fill in the blank, so I will get it. This is old-fashioned thinking. As we discussed, recent studies show that disease is much less about your genetics than about your epigenetics. The science of epigenetics completely disproves this type of default, it's my genetics thinking. Less than 5% of diseases are actually inheritable, meaning that only 5 people out of 100 will ever get a particular disease that has a genetic link. 5 people out of 100. Less than 5% of people will ever get a disease that has a genetic link. That's huge to take in. Absolutely huge to take in. Your genes are not your destiny. Instead, your beliefs and how you live your life, like how you sleep, how you eat, how you interact in the world, the relationships you keep, how you manage your stress, those types of things determine whether the genes for the disease or the ailment get triggered or turned on. Believing it's all in your genes has no business being a part of you. You are not your genetics. If you think this belief is one you hold, I want you to start noticing all the diseases that people don't get that run in their family. I want you to read up on epigenetics, and I want you to know your genes are not set in stone. So how does that sit with everybody? I see we got lots of people rolling on both Instagram and on Facebook. No real comments. Lucy says, absolutely. And that is it. I mean, I talk about epigenetics as well. And yes, you can get pregnant and how it impacts our fertility. You know, I'll see a lot of girls in the clinic and they'll be like, well, my mom had fertility problems, or, you know, she had miscarriages. And, you know, I love you guys, but shouldn't have any impact on your life, to be honest. That's nature versus nurture, and how your mom lived her life impacted those outcomes, and how you live your life impacts those outcomes. So yes, again, you may have a predisposition. Like my dad died of a very aggressive prostate cancer at a young age, at 63, right? Turns out there's a genetic link to it. And I know that I have the gene. I'm not worried about it because I don't have a prostate. I'm not a guy. But, you know, my brother might have the gene. However, no matter what, my brother is living his life in a very calculated way to do all the things to support prostate health. And he's getting prostate exams regularly, starting at a young age, right? So we're taking it into account, but we are not letting it rule our life. In fact, we're saying, I can have a lot of influence over this. And had we known, had the 23andMe been out when my dad, maybe it was 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't think we were really studying genetics as closely, or it wasn't as easily accessible to the general population. Perhaps we could have shifted things from my father, but the damage was probably already done from certain lifestyle choices he made, right? And then the genes had been turned on and it was triggered. But so that was his genetic predisposition. And you know what? Also, having the aggressive cancer he still had a damn good life and a lot of really good health. And, it was probably certain things, I think, like gluten and dairy in his diet, and then probably not the best management of stress that really impacted that disease triggering on and causing the damage that it did. So that's how we all have to look at things. Like, how am I best supporting my health? What am I doing? What are the choices I'm making every day to best support my genetics? And I think just generally speaking, we have to look at the fact of, what are we eating? How are we sleeping? How are we managing our stress? What is the mindset we approach life with? What are the relationships we're keeping? These things have a tremendous impact on whether or not those genes get turned on or turned off. So my recommendations are the same. And if you want to go really deep into a 1-hour lecture with me on this topic, you got to go and sign up for my free autoimmune solution series. Go to aimeeraupp.com/AI solution and sign up for my free autoimmune solution series. It's 3 videos. The first one is me discussing your genes and how they're not your destiny. The second one is myself and Aimee Raupp discussing how to rescue your hormones. We talk about thyroid, we talk about adrenals, we talk about all of the female hormones, and just generally how to rescue and rehabilitate, reawaken your hormones. And then my third video is with Nitika Chopra, and it's all about thriving with chronic illness. Nitika was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis at a very young age, and let it rule her life for quite some time, and then now has since made many changes and is thriving almost off all of her medication. Openly talks about how she and I have been working together in my clinic and the impact body belief had on her and her ability to thrive. So please go check out that free video series. It's an incredible amount of information. Again, it's aimeeraupp.com/AI solution. Facebook, we just posted it for you guys in the comments. Instagram, go to my link tree, the link in bio, and you're going to see it right there. So go through. We're releasing 1 video at a time. The first one drops today, the 18th. If today's the 18th, it drops today. I think today's the 18th, but I don't even know my dates anymore. And get all the details from me on what you can do to truly impact your genetics. Quick breakdown, if you will, is we got to eat a nutrient-dense diet. You got to eat foods as close to their natural state as possible. You got to eat lots of good, healthy protein, fat, a shit ton of vegetables, guys. We're talking like 6 servings of vegetables a day. Antioxidants. Don't waste your money on a ton of antioxidant supplements if you're eating a crappy diet. They will not impact you. You got to eat a ton of antioxidant-rich foods first and foremost. So we're talking about berries and sweet potatoes and broccoli and cauliflower, spinach, kale, cooked, all preferably cooked, eggs, good quality fats, good quality protein from grass-fed, pastured, wild sources. That is going to give you the antioxidants that you need to help support your genetics. I want you sleeping 7 to 8 hours every single night. No excuses, guys. No freaking excuses. You don't sleep, you don't recover, you don't heal, your genes will get compromised, they will get turned on, and you will get the diseases that you are predisposed to. You have to sleep. Sleep is the most important piece to this puzzle. And you gotta manage your stress. Stress is normal, we can't live without it, it's our lives, it's fine. How are you managing it? How are you reacting to it? How are you letting it rule or not your life? Okay, so that's how you impact your genes. And then your beliefs. What are you believing about your body? What are you believing about your destiny? What are you believing about your genetics? Are you telling the story of your ancestors and how your dad had cancer and you're going to get it, or that so-and-so had fertility issues and you're going to have them, or that your grandmother had Alzheimer's and you're going to get it? What story are you telling? Are you telling the story of the fact that your grandmother lived to 98 and she was healthy as a horse? Maybe that's the story you're telling. What are you telling about your genes, about your destiny, about your life? So I always say, what is your health elevator pitch? So what is that 60-second pitch that you give people about your health? And how much are you identifying with it? Are you saying things like, I am managing my health, I feel good the way I treat and nourish and support my body on a daily basis? Or are you saying things like, I feel like crap every day, I always catch everybody's cold, I'm always sick, I have no energy, I'm gaining weight, I can't seem to combat it, no doctor can help me? What is the story you are telling? And if you do feel that way, the book I Gotta Push on You is Body Belief. It is a game changer for anyone looking to radically shift their health. Anyone who's been to any doctor and they can't seem to figure out why they're not getting better, or why they feel like they have all these thyroid symptoms, yet their thyroid numbers appear normal. Body Belief is the book for you. It's the book for you if you've been dealing with any chronic condition, because it's not just a diet and a lifestyle plan. It is a complete plan to shift your mindset. Mindset is absolutely key. And the more research that comes out, the more research that supports this. What you think impacts your physiology, impacts your cells, impacts your health on every single level. What you say, what your brain says to your body, every single cell hears, right? Your body hears everything your brain says, every single thing. What are you saying to it? So understand, your genes are not your destiny. Do I live my life even more carefully knowing that my dad died of aggressive cancer? Absolutely, I do. I take it really seriously. Yes, there's a Kindle version, and guess what? There's also a paperback version that just came out like last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember. The book is selling like hotcakes right now. People were dying for that paperback version, I guess. So get your copy now. But yes, someone just asked, is there a Kindle version of Body Belief? Absolutely. And guess what? There's an audiobook version too. My voice. I had so much fun recording that. It was great. So let's see. Anybody have any questions? So like I said, I have an incredible free gift for you. It's the Autoimmune Solution Series. It's free. It's like 3 hours of phenomenal, amazing, health-changing content. If you want to shift your hormones, if you want to learn how to just thrive and hear from someone who's been dealing with a chronic illness for 20 years, or you just want to hear me ramble a bit more about genes and what you can do to shift the destiny of your health, head over aimeeraupp.com/AI solution. Sign up for this free video series and get your health in the best place it can be. Now remember, whatever you're trying to achieve, you want to get pregnant, you want to heal from an autoimmune condition, you have endometriosis and you're in pain, you get chronic sinus issues, you have digestive issues, this series can help you. I promise you that. You are going to get so much information from this video series, and it's free. It's like $1,200 worth of content if you add up the amount of time each of the experts has given me and you in this free video series. Aimee Raupp is a total expert in her field. She is a best-selling author on adrenals and thyroid. She is genius. Nitika Chopra is the loveliest person on the planet, and she's just full of love and full of inspiration, and she's starting an incredible mission on how to help people heal with chronic conditions. And then I share a lot of my insight with you guys too in this free video series, so please check it out. And let's see, Laura Fletcher signed up, so pumped. You always provide so much amazing free content. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. Okay, yes to vegetables. I love it. Amazing gift. Thank you, Aimee. Oh, you guys are so great. Well, thank you. So any questions about our genes? You know, so I know everybody's doing that 23andMe report. I do it too. I use it. You know, my elite fertility girls, it's part of the program that they get to do. And what I like to use it for is to get an idea of where our genes stand and how we can best support them. So it's great for that. It's great for understanding what your predispositions are and how to best support yourself. I look, you know, mainly at how your body's processing now estrogens, how your body's dealing with inflammation, how your body is methylating things. Gives me a lot so I can better support my clients so they can achieve their dream health as quickly as possible. We, you know, we all did it here in our family. And it's great. It's good information. You know, there's another, you can do the 23andMe and you can run it through. There's a website called Progeny. You pay $12 for a really in-depth report, which can be a little overwhelming because it gives you like all the nitty-gritty details that I don't know if people really need to know about their genes and their destiny, their potential destiny. 23andMe offers a report. If you have a practitioner like myself that you're working with, we all have access to certain practitioner sites that we can run reports for you for free. So yeah, you know, you can also just upgrade to the health version on the 23andMe, pay the extra $50 and get them to write the report for you, which is also really helpful. So yeah, let's see. I'm new to your site. Would you consider fibromyalgia as an autoimmune condition? I would, Janet. Absolutely. And I would definitely follow. Janet, I have quite a few fibromyalgia patients in my clinic that did the Body Belief protocol, and it dramatically changed their life, like dramatically. So if you're ready to feel better now, here you go. And a little sneak peek. In about 2 weeks, we're starting the next Reboot and Rewire program, which, Janet, since you're new to the page, you don't know, is a complete 30-day mind-body reset. And you're going to get live coaching from me. You get menus, meal plans, shopping lists, daily emails, an incredible amount of support from our secret Facebook group. And so that's a really good way to jumpstart and get your head into this program and into everything that Body Belief teaches right away. If you guys want to get on the wait list for that, it's aimeeraupp.com/reboot. And like I said, we're going to be starting that in early May, and we get a great turnout. We do it quarterly or at least 3 times a year, and people just love the program. I love the program. I always feel my best when I'm doing the program. I always trim down a couple pounds, and I feel clear and conscious and present and so nourished and so supported and just high from the experience. I love working with everybody. I love seeing the radical health changes that we see with the people who are doing the program. So if you're at all interested in that, it's aimeeraupp.com/reboot, and you can get on the wait list now. And like I said, Janet, check out Body Belief. It's in paperback, it's in hardcover, it's in Kindle, it's in audio. It is where it's at. And I also have a ton of free online resources. If you get the book, if you get Body Belief, you get a free 5-hour digital course from me. So I'm throwing out a bunch of links, but it's aimeeraupp.com/book-gift. So Janet, you could head to that page, aimeeraupp.com/book-gift, and when you purchase your book, you're going to enter in your purchase number, and then you're going to get a free 5-hour digital course from me. It's incredible. Plus, you get all free Body Belief resources on my website to go with the book. And then, Janet, like I said, we're doing the Reboot and Rewire program in early May. I think that would be incredible for you to really jumpstart and see how your body responds to a program like this. And check out, if you just want to start with the free stuff, go over to aimeeraupp.com/AI solution and get your free autoimmune solution series. Get your health on, people. You deserve it. All right. So, any other questions in here? Let's see. Sign up for the program in May. Yeah. So Beth just gave you wait list. Is there possible for more room? Yeah, you will get in. We just have it on wait list right now because we haven't officially launched the program. So you just basically are going to get on the list, and once the program's open for enrollment, you can then purchase and enroll. So yeah, just get on the wait list. That way you get all the information the second we we open up the doors, okay? So I'm gonna hop because I got some more work to do in my other groups, and I'm gonna see you guys next week. Check out that free autoimmune solution series. If you guys wanna check out Body Belief, like I said, it's out in paperback now. You get that free digital course. Such a great offering. So, okay, I love you guys. May you feel your best today and every day. What are your feelings on CBD? I actually have a Facebook Live that I did on CBD oil a couple weeks back. So if you just go to my, either my YouTube, go to Aimee Raupp, my YouTube page on, it's Aimee Raupp on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and search CBD. You'll see it there. You'll see all my thoughts there. Or go to my blog on aimeeraupp.com. You'll see the CBD oil conversation there as well. So I just did a Facebook Live on that, so you can go check that out, okay? All right, guys. Love ya. See ya. Have a great day. Bye, Facebook. See you guys very soon.